We live? Yeah, man, it's your boy YK, man. Back again with another video. And you know what today is? You know today is Motivation Friday. Before we get to the motivation part of it though, man, make sure you hit that like button early. Cause I already know y'all gonna like this video, man. So make sure you hit that like button right now. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed as well. But now let's get it right into what the motivation for today is. So the motivation for today is so shout out to Boss Nation family, man. While we on the topic of motivation, man, they give me so much motivation, man, to continue doing my channel, man, because they started off just like me, man, and now they ain't blown up like crazy, man. So shout out to Boss Nation family, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to them. They got a dope ass channel, man. They got a dope ass family, man. I love them, man, and I appreciate them so much. Thank y'all for sending me this. Yeah, man, so they got all the merch, man. So make sure y'all go copy all the shirt. Make sure y'all subscribe to them. But yeah, without nothing else being said, let's get into today's motivation. So today's motivation is the so yeah, man. It's about the fight, the battle within, man. So what I mean by the battle within is that we all face these problems of getting in our own way. And that's what I mean by the battle within, man. The battle has to be won within yourself in order for you to amount to the success that you want. So my first reason for that is because you have to block out all the negative energy. Okay. So first step in this process is blocking out the negative. So what I mean by blocking out the negative, like it starts with the negative thoughts. And the negative thoughts are things like second guessing and the self-doubt. So both of these things are things that everyone experiences, man, especially if you're trying to be great. So if you're trying to be great, man, you have a lot of second thoughts, man, and a lot of the times, man, you get in your own way, man. Yeah, so we only what we tell ourselves. And at the end of the day, if you got all these negative thoughts, man, and you doing all this negative thinking, you're gonna be stuck in pretty much quicksand, man, and you ain't gonna never get up out of it. So that's the first thing that you gotta do. The second thing is other people, man. You gotta stop letting other people get inside your head, man. As far as like um where they say you should be at, their expectations of you, or just all the nonsense, man, that we tend to listen to from other people. You know, people put their doubts on you, and if you let them, man, they'll destroy you. So I feel, yeah, man. So if you got that type of energy around you, man, make sure you just dismiss those people, man, and get those people out of your life immediately, man, because you don't need that type of energy around you if you're trying to become great. So after that, I would say that we gotta stop competing with other people. That's the second step of this process that I talk about. That somewhere in our heads we get into this competitive type mode, you know, where we gotta compete with everybody that's doing something or everybody that we consider successful. So we look at these people that we consider successful, and it puts this unnecessary pressure. that Yeah, so a lot of the times, man, we just put that unnecessary pressure on ourselves, which is all internal, man. It's all in your mind. So now you competing with somebody else in your head, and now you feel like your process is slowed because you're not in the position that they in. Like they might be rich, or they might be doing a certain amount of success, or something like that, and you comparing yourself to them, but you're not that person. You got to be your own person, man, and you can't look at somebody else's path and compare it to yours, you know. Um, but yeah, I don't want to repeat myself. Um, so for example, man, the Rihanna story, right? So Rihanna is a billionaire, right? And say for instance, you compare her and Beyonce's career at first, right? So Beyonce is on this fast track to $1 billion. And we like, man, We like, man, she at 500. Next thing you know, she was at 800. So I'm like, man, it's no way. So I'm like, it's no way Rihanna ever gonna amount to nothing like this. Next thing you know, fast forward a couple years, man, Rihanna is a billionaire, and Beyonce is still wherever she was, which is crazy how that process goes. In that time, she had a lot of patience. I mean, if she would have looked at Beyonce's path, she would have only did music, but she wouldn't have impacted the world the way she impacted the world. She impacts the world. She does all the makeup stuff. But yeah, it's just things like that that you look at and you be like, man, that fight internally, that is a success story of somebody winning the battle within. Because I'm pretty sure, man, anybody in that industry or anybody in that lane, you're gonna be competitive, like, of course. Like, she's the queen, like they call her the queen. So of course, if you a person that's in that industry, you want to become that. So yeah, she won the battle internally for sure. So my last and final step is you gotta thank yourself. We don't do that enough. I don't think we thank ourselves enough for the things that we do and the things that we do on a daily basis. So that's another thing of winning the battle internally, man. So in that process, man, feeding yourself with these thoughts of great things and you winning and you doing everything that you wanted to do, like you checking off things on your list, like things like that. You applauding yourself for having a good day of work, having a good day of reading, having a good day of note taking or something like that. And all that is doing is winning you the battle internally, because now only positive thoughts are coming to your head, and only positive things are going to happen from that point, because you're breathing positive energy into the world. So at that point, everything has to start aligning for you. Then the next thing is celebrating your small wins. Like I said, if you have a good day at work, that is a win. If you're not necessarily happy about going. So every day you just amount these small wins and it end up turning into something big. Maybe, okay, so maybe, for instance, so maybe you got something like debt on your mind, right? So start paying your debt off slowly every day or every week or every month, however you want to do it. And you slowly paying it off. And then when you finally pay it off, the weight it's a small win, because every time you need to pay on something, you paid it. And it's made you stronger from that point. So yeah. Yeah, man. So I hope you guys took anything from this video, man. If y'all took something from this video, make sure you drop a subscribe and a like on this video. Matter of fact, I want you to comment a battle that you've been fighting within yourself, or if you can relate to the situation. So